Hello guys, I'm probably not watching my channel, but if you do stumble upon this, hello! Now, I'm a very big heavy metal enthusiast. Do I know everything about it? No. Does everyone know everything about it? No. But I would like to show you some of my vinyl that I personally love, that I really like. I got categorized in some weird ways: extreme, not extreme, progressive, normal, heavy metal, and then I have a shock rock album. Now, things I love about vinyl. Let's just get that out of the way. Crispness. Yeah, Christmas. I love Christmas vinyl. Crispness of vinyl. That is one thing that I really like. I like hearing the cracks in a vinyl because it truly makes me feel happy. I also really like just knowing that the music is there. Like with digital music, you don't have that. You just have this cleanness. I like things that are dirty. Yes, insert sexual joke here. I like things that are gritty, grisly, something like that. Now, I'm going to be kind of reviewing these albums and things that I like and don't like about it. So, let's start it up. Okay. First, I have Tool's. It's not really their debut since they don't have it listed, but it's their first thing I have. Opiate. Opiate is an album that I saw at Hot Topic a lot, and I really wanted to buy it since I like Tool's stuff. And you know, I bought it at a cool college record store, and listening to it for the first time, you get real hyped and you love it. Listening to it over a few times again, it still has the same flair. I still love it. Opiate is probably the best track on there, which, yeah, you probably could guess. It's very progressive, and I love every single second of that album. And song. Okay, now we got my extreme vinyl. Yes, extreme. Incantation. Mortal Throne of Nazarene. Don't judge me. Okay, I saw this vinyl at a thrift store, and I was very, cautious to buy because, you know, I don't know who Incantation is, and I just saw the logo, and I instantly knew it's death metal. Or black metal, I don't know. So I bought it, and I got some really cool stuff. I got a brown vinyl disc, which really pumped me up, and I got a poster, which I can't show you because I'm scared that I'm gonna probably get, you know, sued for being sexual. Flash. Yeah. It's a mountain of, you know, rotting corpses having sex with women. Not too good. This vinyl, Incantations, this album is very slow for death metal vinyl. I like that. I truly never saw that when I was getting into death metal. And it's a weird sound. It's very dark, brooding, very doomish. And side A is very slow. Flip it to side B, it gets a little faster, and I really got into that side. I listened to it the entire night I got it, and I loved every second of hearing it. Now I'm getting into some of the new vinyl I bought. Mayhem's D Mysterious Dom Sent. Okay, I don't speak Latin or Satan or whatever it's called, but Mayhem, the true Mayhem. Bought this yesterday, actually. Saturday, March 14th. Pi Day. And this is colored vinyl. I got my extreme vinyl are all colored. Now, this album was an album I was hesitant to get because I've listened to Freezing Moon, and I did not like the track. It was very... I saw someone comment on it, and they said it sounds like Dave Mustaine taking a dump. And I will not deny that is probably how it sounds. But the tracks on here are pretty good instrumentally. Pretty good guitar riffs. Blast beats I'm okay with. I'm not gonna judge them because I actually like them. But, you know, sometimes the vocals get a little better, like a little more raspy. A little, I want to say immortal, but it gets a little better. So I like this album. Okay, Death Symbolic. This was the album that when I saw it, I really had to buy it. Okay? So I saw Spiritual Healing and I saw this album, and I instantly knew that I had to get Symbolic because I saw someone say it's the best beginner death metal, and I couldn't get Spiritual Healing since I already had the CD for it. Great album, too. This album kicks into third gear, as in it is seriously amazing. I love every second of it. I've been listening to it last night, today. It's pretty great. Things I like about it, just the complexity of the riffs. I'm kind of a guy who likes things to be complex. Me trying to write guitar riffs, I have struggling stuff because I can't do so much with my fingers. But I really like this. It also comes with a white vinyl, which I was really happy to get, and Mayhem comes with a purple reddish vinyl, which is beautiful. Okay, my Thrash albums. Yeah, they're Thrash. Okay. This is the first vinyl I ever bought for, and you guess how much? $35. Worst decision of my life. I love this album, but the vinyl on this thing sucks. Oh my god. When I bought this, I thought it was going to be amazing. They didn't get my first vinyl player until like a year later, and I listened to this, and it was god awful. I mean, I'm going to say this. There's a bunch of skips in this vinyl. Do not buy this vinyl from me. Buy my vinyl. But I like this. Listening to one on vinyl is kind of like finding God in a way, because it's just so beautiful. It was this December that I was starting to listen to the vinyl, and you just I just sat back in my bed and listened to the song one, and you just feel involved in the music. Really like the album, don't like my vinyl. This vinyl I bought on New Year's, and I feel like it's a pretty good vinyl to start off a new year. This vinyl I bought at the mall, which, you know, it's gonna be perfect. Loved every single second of this vinyl. Give it a 10 out of 10. Only thing I didn't like was probably the intro to side A, Fight Fire with Fire. The acoustic guitar sounds kind of like a joke track, like, what was it? Anthrax? I can't pronounce it since it's all gibberish to me. But it was basically making fun of a glam ballad. Well, I thought this was going to be like, oh, let's make fun of, I don't know, something with acoustic guitar. But listening to Fade to Black on this song is amazing. Definitely buy this vinyl if you can. Now, I got this one yesterday too, Toxic Holocaust. Man, I love Toxic Holocaust. It was probably like the first thrash evil band that I really got into to get me into evil vocals. An Overdose of Death. I'm gonna say the song's just short. When I was listening to these guys on Pandora, I heard a riff that I thought they stole from Metallica, which is sometimes okay, like, oh, it's kind of paying homage to it. But, you know, I love this. It comes with a really cool splattered vinyl. You may think of Die Artist Murder splattered vinyl from Hate. But this also came with a code so I could put it on my iPod, which, and if you say iPods are old, you lame, I don't care. I love it. But really cool vinyl, love it. Probably 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Now we're going to get into some traditional heavy metal shock rock. Alice Cooper. This is probably the second vinyl I bought. I saw this with one of the songs called Dead Babies. I love that track. I do not care how controversial it is. I instantly thought of Cannibal Corpse, and I love it. Things I like about this album. Probably just the rock element of it. Alice Cooper's... I haven't listened to this in a long time, so I can't say president of Alice Cooper, but I like his vocals on this. Overall, probably give it like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Third vinyl I bought at the same day I bought Justice for All and Killer. Ozzy Osbourne's Blizzard of Oz. Man, listening to Crazy Train on this thing is epic. Here Mr. Crawley, it just sucks you in, and I love it. Some of the songs I would say are kind of lacking, maybe just a tad bit generic for a heavy metal, like No Bone Movie! I just remember that song listening to it and I thought, there could have been more to that. Overall, love Ozzy Osbourne, awesome guy. Randy Rhoads, cool guy. And like you're saying, oh, you know those people? No, I don't, but I can just tell by them. Motorhead Live, No Sleep Till Hammersmith. I wanted to buy Ace of Spades when I got this album, but I thought, you know what, let's get overkill with it. I really love it, and I feel like Motorhead is just one of those bands that you just gravitate towards because of how badass they are. They're just one of those bands that you can trust with no matter what. They can throw anything at you, and you'd be like, yeah, that's Motorhead, and I can trust them. And my last vinyl that is heavy metal is Black Sabbath. Heaven and Hell. My God, I love this vinyl. This vinyl is probably one of the best things that I've listened to while in bed. Dio's presence in this album is very prominent, and you just love him. Ozzy is great. He had the ring. He had the very distinct voice. This guy has Dio has the range. I'll say this about the album. I only had one skip on it. Like, as in like, not a, well, I'm gonna go skip this song. Overall, I love this album. I probably wouldn't trade it for anything else. So, this is my first video. So, if you guys could subscribe, give me a like, tell your friends about me, because I'm going to be doing a lot more in-depth review with some of these albums. So, thanks guys for watching. Peace, love, and metal.